now. Have you ever noticed how Americans are not stupid? What's up with that? You're not stupid. I was so disappointed to discover that, because I'd been led to believe by you that you are as dumb as bricks. And then I meet you all, and then you're not. I mean, you've got your quota, as have we all, but you're not. Do you know what you are? You're culturally confident. Good on you, I say. Good on you. You know who else had that skill set? The ancient Romans. And things worked out well for them for a bit. Don't invest. It's all right. All true. You're right. You're right, America. Hang in there. Invest a little. Now, I think it's your confidence that makes you stupid. Bear with me. Don't invest. Honestly, I do, because confidence makes you stupid, and I'm very confident in that opinion. Because you're so confident in your Americanity that you hang on to things just because it's American and it must be right? You hang on to things just because it's American, even if the thing you cling to is proof of literal stupidity. And I'll give you an example. I only need one. Now, we fossil fuel our cars with the same stuff you do in Australia, right? We fossil fuel it with petroleum. Now, petroleum is very heavy of the syllable. We don't have time. We're busy people. We don't have time for syllables. Lol. You know, this is where we're at. So we've wisely shortened petroleum here and there, right? In Australia, we've shortened petroleum to petrol. Now, I'm not bragging. That's not, like, we just stopped talking. That is all that has happened there. We're just like, petrol. You have dug a lot deeper into the hat of imagination for your shortening of petroleum, because you've shortened it to gas. Now, the interesting thing about petroleum is that it is a liquid. And the interesting thing about gas, by its very fucking definition, is that it is not a liquid. But you guys would rather gaslight science or flood it. I don't know how the thinking happens in your head. But you will not change, because you're like, it's right, because we thought of it and we're Americans. But it's not right. It is dumb in the face. When I first started touring here, I was told I should Americanize my language, to which I responded, fuck off. Americanize is not spelt with a Z, fuckers. Honestly, Americans are like the straight white man of cultures. You say tomato, that's all you care about. Like, fuck off. I will not bow to your confidence. I will not say sweater. I will be saying jumper, and you can cope. I'm not suggesting that jumper makes sense. Jumper makes fuck all sense. But what it does do is it sounds fun. Oh, I'm going to put on a jumper. Oh, mate, you can have a good day off, you pop. What do you do? You put on a sweater. Yeah, this is the top I wear to soak up the wet of my body. Biscuit. Biscuit. Deal with it. So I call someone a Dick Biscuit later in the show, and when I say, because I'm mature, and when I say biscuit, I mean what you call a cookie. And not what you call a biscuit, which is what I call a rogue scone. That is a scone what forgot its manners. It's out of control. But I will not say Dick Cookie. I will not. I refuse, because it doesn't work. Because when you call someone a Dick Biscuit, it means we don't want to like them. And Dick Biscuit does that. Sounds like they're in Slytherin. Dick Biscuit. Dick Cookie? It's all right. Ravenclaw, no one really knows what's up with them, but they seem all right. They seem fine. And I've decided that Dr. Cock Biscotti, Hufflepuff. That is definitely Hufflepuff. Dr. Cock Biscotti. And I put no thought into Gryffindor whatsoever, because fuck them. They are like the straight white man of Hogwarts. Oh, what about Hermione? She's probably a turf fucker. Punching up. I mean, I I've made some concessions for you. I'm not a monster. Like, I'll say Waldo. Where's Waldo? I've always known him as Wally, but look, it's not that hard. Waldo did it. So the trick is there. If you find Waldo, you found Wally. It's the same guy. And I've happily taken on a lot of your wordage. There's a lot about your language I like, America. Like arugula. Yes, please. We call that stuff rocket. Fuck off, rocket. I want arugula. It sounds like a clown car horn. Yes, please, arugula. And aluminum? Mm-hmm. Yes. We have the same word, but we say aluminium. Why would you say aluminium when you can flirt it? Aluminum. Stop it, America. And y'all? Oh, yes, please. Thanks all y'all for y'all. I'm taking y'all. I love y'all. Because y'all is the best, most inclusive, second-person plural pronoun in the English-speaking world. Thank you, the South. What an ally. I'm in two minds about Fanny. Just the word. Because here, Fanny is your butt, your rear end, your backside, your bum. In Australia, Fanny refers specifically to the lady front bum, to use inclusive language, I don't know. And when I first heard that everyone in America has a fanny, I thought, cool. Cool. I'm going to the Isle of Lesbos. Giddy up. No, that's just a joke. It doesn't belong there. Must have snuck out of the joke section. Apologies there. Now, I've known about the Fanny discrepancy for a very long time. I will never forget the day I discovered Fanny meant a different thing here than it does back home. I was at school, I was reading a book. It was an American book, untranslated. I've always had a bit of a gift for the languages. Now, it was just a random children's book and about 4 kids on an adventure. And part of their adventure, apparently these 4 children slid down a hill on their fannies. And I lost an afternoon. I lost an afternoon trying to make that work in my mind's eye, because that is not how you go down a hill. If you go down a hill like that, that is not a decision. You've tripped. And what are the chances of 4 children synchronized tripping and it not rating a mention from the narrator? Fuck all. So why would you choose to go down like that? It's not aerodynamic, and I don't care how you identify. That is vulnerable. And which way do you go? Head first, feet first? Well, it's neither aerodynamic, and what the fuck do you do with your knees? This was a while ago, because I had some issues with my Douglas environment, very broadly speaking. And my regular doctor was away, so I was seeing her replacement. Now, the replacement doctor was not a doctor I would ever have chosen for myself. We weren't a good match. We didn't get along from the get-go. He was a fucking arrogant asshole. I mean, he was a qualified doctor as well. Yes, absolutely. But that is a Venn diagram with a lot of crossover. We're going to call him Dr. Dick Biscuit. Okay, there it is. Now, Dr. Dick Biscuit decided, after running no tests, that the solution to my Douglas malaise was that I should go on the pill. The pill. There's more proof men have named all the things. The pill. That's a bit fucking vague, isn't it? Most things you prescribe, doctor, could be called a pill. It's like, yes, but this is the pill. The pill. It sounds like there's just a giant pill in the town square we all scurry out and nibble on. It's Monday. What does it do? Witchcraft. Shut up. Call it a pill. And I said to Dr. Dick Biscuit, I said, look, I don't want to take the pill. I've been on the pill before, and the pill tends to give me suicidal ideation. You thought I was all out of trauma. Now, Dr. Dick Biscuit didn't enjoy me bringing that to the table being a consultation about my body. He's like, no, thank you very much. And you know what he did? He shushed me. He said, you will do well to listen to me. It was our first fight. And I did what I always do in a bit of conflict. I made a joke. This was my joke. I said, instead of going on the pill, how about I have a hysterectomy? Yeah, you get it. I don't know why he didn't get it. As far as jokes go, that's a classic. I think of a context where that wouldn't be a joke. Like, on what planet would I have control over my own body? Not this one. So clearly, it's a joke. And also, it should have been clear that I was joking because I used jokey words. I didn't use formal terminology. I did not say hysterectomy. What I said was, why don't we just rip out the whole kit and caboodle? And then if that wasn't clear enough, I was joking. I followed it up with, besides, I've heard decluttering is in fashion, doctor. And this does not spark joy. Thank you. I'm delighted. I'm delighted you enjoyed that joke. Because Dr. Dick Biscuit did not. He did not get my joke. And so I did not get his humanity. And things just escalated from there until he just began shouting at me. Right? And when he just fully laid into me, at which point I began to cry. And then Dr. Dick Biscuit took my distress as proof. His diagnosis was correct. Clearly, I was hormonal. Classic cop-out, Dick Biscuit. Fuck me. Men calling women hormonal, pretty much it's the #1 hobby of mankind of all time. Like, a man is allowed to call a woman hormonal just whenever a woman says or does something a man failed to predict. That's it. It's like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that, so clearly you're just a clusterfuck of internalized chaos. You make up to be a bitch. Like, men call women hormonal as if men don't have hormones. That's the bit that shits me. Because newsflash, fellas, you've got hormones. And sometimes you get testy. Yeah, you do. Sometimes Karen gives it a bit of a squeeze. And you get upset, and fair enough, you're only human. Happens to the best of us. Look, I've been known to want to nibble a bit of dark chocolate on a full moon. I don't know. Witchcraft. But I've never had to punch a door. So we all have our things, fellas. Like, honestly, what do you think boys will be boys means if men are so good at neutralising their hormones? Like, it's not the convenient alibi for sexual assault that so many people are so desperate for it to mean. Do you know what boys will be boys means? It means we are not preparing our boys for the real world. It means we know. We know that boys are at the mercy of their hormones. We're just culturally incapable of holding them accountable for their actions, so we hold women accountable.